Shalom and good day all, and big thanks to all who made it to this subscriber catch-up live stream. Good to see you, Comic Boom. Been a while. I hope you're doing well in your part of the world in Canada. And of course, Shuffa. My goodness, it has been quite a week, and it's nice to see that I've finally got this week's comic haul and comic reviews out of the way. Another thing in Australia, yes, we are still suffering from delays coming through Australia Post. So again, something out of my control. I wish I had control for it. I would fix up that problem. But apart from that, this live stream isn't about me, but it's also about the subscribers too. And I hope that we can get a number of subscribers and followers of the channel to interact via the chat and maybe even an invitation into the actual live stream itself. As for myself, I have been finding that I have been catching up quite a bit, watching some anime in my spare time when I'm not watching other videos in connections to events that are happening here in Australia, which it can sidetrack me a little bit because of following what's happening in each of the states, but also over the world too. So we've got a lot of things happening just in regards to that. But when I'm not focused on that, it's finding whatever time I can to read through my manga, because a lot of the manga stories these days are way better than some of the comic stories, but you do get a vice versa, where you might come across one manga story, even if it's just one out of maybe every 10 chapters, that might not be a very good story or might not be very good on its delivery. So another thing this week I managed to do was finish a light novel. I'll see if I can bring up the light novel image itself to show what I've actually been reading through. I have watched the anime in relation to this series. And that is this particular light novel, which I have been reading through. And I must admit, it's quite an interesting story. I don't know how much it actually differs. Hey, good to see you, Tevgay. Would you like to join the live stream? I know it's a little bit late to ask, but would you like to join the live stream? Not too bad. I woke up not so long ago. I ended up waking up a little bit later than expected. And not only that, I also had some chores to do just to get them out of the way before even starting the live stream. So I'm glad I managed to get that out of the way. But you're welcome to join the live stream so we can talk about things like anime, manga, comics. This is just basically a full-on subscriber catch-up stream. If there's something that you're enjoying that you'd like to share, hey, come on. I invite you to come on and enjoy some of the things that you've enjoyed, including what you've shared on your channel. All right, then I will send the invite through here. I don't mind that it goes through here. All right, there's the invite. And I'll wait for you to turn up. But this is actually one light novel I've been reading through, and it's called Classroom of the Elite. I did actually watch the anime series in relation to this. And I must admit, I think the anime series in some parts is a little bit better than the light novel. I think mainly in the area to how it brings across some of the main characters, or some of the characters that are in the story. But I think as I get a little bit further in the light novel, that might actually change, or through the light novel series, it might actually change. So I'm going to be prepared for that. Of course, on the left-hand side, we've got a character by the name of Harakita. And on the right-hand side, he's basically the key protagonist to which you see everything through the eyes of, called Ayano Koji. I'm sorry if I happen to butcher that name. I hope not, but and he, of course, gets accepted into a elite school in Japan, and much like the anime, you learn that there's actually something more happening in this school. And this story, I think, is still very relevant as to what is happening today. Like with some of the things that, for example, such governments want to bring in. And the way the system works in this particular story, it works very similar to somewhat a social credit system, to which people basically earn points on their behavior, but they can also lose points too in regards to their behavior. And seeing that it is considered like a government elite school to which these characters were both accepted in, they're given a certain amount of points, like for their first month, only to realize that what they were told about the program, they didn't completely listen to, or were so overwhelmed that they spent every one of their points. And in it, it does indicate some consequences, like for their actions. And in it, hey,
Oh,
have you? Glad you made it.
hello.
I'm just sharing on a light novel that I recently finished, and I must admit, it is a very interesting light novel, because when they're in this particular school, there are certain events that occur to which they do lose points and also gain points. And even for a light novel manga like this, it still feels very relevant for what's happening today. And I would definitely recommend people check out the anime to the series.
Mm-hmm.
And also check out the light novel too. I did find that the light novel did fill in some gaps in some areas in the actual anime. That is another thing. But for what it was, I really enjoyed the first volume. I'm looking forward to reading through the second. So my next light novel I'll be reading after that will be... What is it? There we go. A Naruto light novel.
Yes.
Which will be... I'm just getting it prepared. Here it is. And this is the next one that's in line after the one that I'll finish reading.
Yes.
The one that I finished, the other Naruto light novel that I finished before this one was one on Shikamaru. So it's going to be nice to catch up with something that's a little bit more closer connected to the Boruto series, because I've been reading through the Boruto manga as well as watching through the Boruto anime.
Yep.
All right. And as for yourself, what have you been up to, Tevier?
Yep. Oh shit. Yeah. I actually did a review of My Hero Academia, newest movie. It's all review on my channel.
Yep. I've still got to check out your review on it, but I know I've seen Sean's review on it, and
Yep.
he seemed to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Or should I? JTS Reborn.
Yep. I actually loved it. It's a great movie.
Any favorite scenes?
My favorite scene, I think about all three were pathetic chicken ass.
How about the villain?
It's a villain, very fascinating. Not as strong as one villain, but it's still a cool villain.
All right. So
And
anything?
actually, I don't want to spoil it, but it's a villain. I recommend check the movie out. Also, check my review. My review is very good.
All right. Just gonna get a link prepared. I'm not too sure if you saw this. I did end up sharing it in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
And there. So we got some relation to a character. What is Richard ads? On the Out magazine website.
What?
Yes, and I did share it in the Discord. And yeah.
One, Al is stupid. Two, bullshit. Three, won't happen.
Now that Jonathan Kent, the original Superman, Clark Kent's son, and the current Superman is bisexual in the comics.
No, it won't. Look, while I am mad at John Gavin Bato is forced and not, this won't happen because John and show it's straight, and even the opposite at a different version. Yeah, different
Yeah,
possibility. I hope that they don't go. It's not dumb. It won't feel earned.
agreed. Well, it was something that caught my attention yesterday here in Australia, and I thought, okay, this might be worth checking out.
Yeah.
And even though I don't like with how they're going with it, and of course we've got this big
Don't
from
mind
Mr.
getting up
Bigot
with
himself,
bullshit.
Tom Taylor. And that's pretty much all. So they want the comic, or they want what's happening in the comic to happen in the
On the
live
show.
series. Yeah,
Please don't bend elbow backwards, you idiots. Please. Like,
they'd be
show it fine the way it is.
they'd be stupid to do it. I know I haven't watched the series. I know you
I
have.
recommend it. Great.
So that is one thing.
Yeah.
And not only that, the geeky comic puppet show has been watching and reviewing it too. No, they changed their name from I Love Puppets to the geeky comic book puppet show, but I
Nice.
know that they've reviewed it, um, and they actually found that they sort of enjoyed the series too.
I
Who
love it.
knows? Maybe they might make that new character that showed up in the series at the
Jordan?
end bisexual.
Oh, wait. You still daughter, still niece. Technically still daughter in this show. You know what? For her, fine. That makes sense. But at least for her character, that would be organic. That would make sense for her character.
Yeah, like with that character making an appearance, yeah, it might actually work just for
Yeah.
her, but not for the
Not for
twins.
John. Like, for God's sake. I swear, I don't want them to know about these people. They don't care. All they got Twitter and that bullshit. With spoilers, Twitter does not get sales up. I checked the numbers in general. I think numbers were not that great. Then in issue 2 was around like number 56, I think. I don't remember that. It just drove me crazy. So I said, fuck it.
Yes, and another thing too is that they're actually changing the trade dress for it,
Wait, why?
and that's in the second editions of Super logo, which makes my suspicions correct. Um, that that image that they showed for that particular issue most likely is going to be the front cover.
Oh, of course it is. I'm not
For,
surprised.
for that trade paperback. It's not going to be the first one. It's going to be that issue 5.
Can you wait? Can you show me it? Not. I know the image of John J. Not gonna want to into bullshit, but is that the actual cover? God damn it! Oh, this is gonna tank.
Yeah, pandering don't work.
Yup.
Just take care of something.
I said Dean can call this. He was right. They're just pandering bullshit.
I think it was Bleeding Cool shared it on their website. Maybe comicbook.com shared it on theirs,
Maybe.
and CBR was another that they shared it on.
What's it did? Thank you folks for the video now. Mention point fans we want to join the Beach Boys. What?
Um, so there's CRB. No, it's CBR. Comic. Uh, all right.
One ball in spoilers. Yeah, I don't want to look at that.
Where did I see it? It's not it. All right.
Found something.
You found it? Okay.
Not exactly, but
Because I know it was one of them that showed the new trade dress for the second
yeah.
edition.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
trade dress I did not find, but I found something else.
Yep.
Similar explain why John and Sega would be able to have a comment and not why you might think. Tom Taylor, right? Total land, not spoil main amount by 9 7 was spoiling everything on wood. Since you got consider what mind may be aware. However, you flame it, we now know what? We now know that the issue of John was in here we will be in that. Yeah, we know it's a cover, like, get to the point. Okay, but why did ZBO made the element of story 29 day point? First of all, Monday was October 11th. We know this crap already. Not the coming out day. No shit. These Monday announcements in the fall Paracon played with the hype that see the big mystery reveal in development for weeks, sometimes months. Only spoiler stories that were story after release. Whatever. Point announcement new summon what? Point announcement new summon security. You may not spoil the news prior to actively review in the book could influence them buying patterns and issue that came out before it. Subsequently, however, Susan Taylor said the time was due to leaks inside DC. Figures. Story was going to break anyway. Rumors, some very misinformed were getting out there. Territory after news broke. Human producing guns for what it shelves. We love to let this play out of the client, but this is the next best option. Really? I got bullshit on that. It's one. Let you tell the story. Just tell the story. Don't leak it. Idiots. So much I think what's not spin off version, of course, is Shigazeni Batman Tim Fox. Get a damn Tim Fox! He's boring! According to Taylor, Jonathan coming out with a plan for a while, possibly even before the idea for launch at Syndrome 6 reveal. Stupid! That was a bad idea.
Found it.
Alright. Okay, show me. Show us.
All right.
Yeah, look, I get what Taylor's saying, but honestly, those rumors coming just been bullshit of everything. You didn't need to not do with this plan.
Yeah, it was bleeding cool. Okay, Superman's subtle killer. Has everyone forgotten how stories work? Like he's sold a big number of bloody stories.
Happy Halloween.
Like, has anyone actually seen Rich Johnston's portfolio of comics lately? None over the last, I don't know, 10 years?
Hi, Ash. Hi, David.
And he thinks he knows how stories work?
He doesn't. The guy's a hack.
Alright, so
What kind
this
of
is
left
what
did not show society world seeming obvious to the news. What? Well, said to be a long one with clear upon a bigger and more impactful story than Devil Superman. You ever show like that?
Hey, good
Oh,
to see you,
Ash.
Ashman Comics. Good to see you, Dave.
Happy Halloween Eve. That was in mid 90s. We also seen a Superman Future State. Fuck Future State. Future terrible story. No one get a damn act. Clark Kent came back from World War, demonstrated himself. Duncan made some more serious errors. Yeah, by buying a child being a BS reason who manipulated my AI by brain technology.
Yep.
Good job, John. But fucking not making a future state. I hate that future. That future's crap. Fuck that future. Ugh.
Yeah.
Also, they made Supergirl. Wait, why they made Supergirl? What does she have to do with it? Whatever. When they made the question, I heard that John Kevin being portrayed as a perfect figure, that by making him bisexual, we can't give him well no plot armor. That by being a representative figure of the queer community, that won't can happen to him. He can't make poor choices without that we fucking everyone battery. Firstly, no one seemed to make it the argument poor choices without the fucking everyone. What? Wait. But no one seemed to make the argument. Catwoman, Poison Ivy, Wonder Woman, or Harley Quinn. Secondly, it's clear from the comic that John Gage had for fall. Someone was probably playing such John's story when the world looked over him, something to give. He couldn't have had more foreshadowing of this day when we're in Simeon at a kid. Okay, I don't get that logic. Actually, no more than I do get the logic on that. But I don't know what's he saying. You explain this because this is confusing me.
Of course, we can see here that he's addressing the plot armor of being the boyfriend, of course, or the so-called boyfriend, more like a villain, I must admit, because that smile in that event, yeah, he don't look like no friggin' little savior,
Yeah, he's done.
especially for a Superman family.
Yeah.
And I don't believe Jay's backstory.
Jay Nakamura is lying. He's manipulating
Yeah,
our boy.
I don't believe his backstory because we haven't
Yeah.
been shown his real backstory. But you know what? You see something in this article?
Tom Drake. What?
Yeah.
God at the temple.
Anyone,
Everybody knew it. Hill
anyone,
damage every time there. I spent more. Yeah, I remember them. Andre, I
yeah.
volunteered sideways doing instant killer. Well,
Sideways,
Sideways
Sideways
Simon
is
Show was
good.
instant
I
killer.
like Sideways.
Same.
I know some people don't like him because of Didio, but you know what? I think Didio needs to stick more to writing comics than directing comics.
As a writer, I can give him credit. At least he knows some stuff he's doing. As an editor, no. You know what he's doing. Fucking.
How are you both going,
Yeah,
both Dave and Ash? Glad you're able to make it to the live stream.
Here's what he's done. He's a zero Immortal Man.
Immortal Man, 6-issue series. that was good, but it needed more issues.
Yeah, it was
It really needed
underrated.
more
It got
issues.
canceled because of BS reasons, which is sad. It had potential.
Yep. Actually, Dave does actually mention something in what he states here. The challenges, I ended up getting that as a freebie through my LCS because of how much I can tend to pay for my comic halls here in Australia. They sent it out for free. They had no idea that I didn't even have it in my trades. And that was a really good choice that they actually sent that through. Dave's indicating that Damage was one of his favorites,
Yeah,
which
back.
was by Robert Venditti. One that I found hard to get into was actually Brimstone, because, as you know, New Age of Heroes made out that it came out of the DC Metal event, not Death Metal event. And it really lost me at the first three issues. It wasn't until, say, the fourth issue that they started to bring in, we better remember this metal connection. By then, I'd already left. Challenges was decent. Expect better from Snyder. Unexpected was good. Actually, that was an interesting comic run, The Unexpected. If I remember, I think one of the main characters in that was a bit of a main character running that was also a female.
Yeah, Mr. Terrific.
Yeah,
China unknown actually what's good.
yep.
Wait, no, that one sounded that the Terrifics. That sounded my bad. I got it mixed up.
Oh, the Terrifics was awesome. Like
The
all the way to the last
Terrifics,
issue.
that's Bordeaux in it and Bordeaux.
Yeah. Unexpected delved into most of the metal connection. Yes, it did. And that is what I've managed to follow. I forget what issue I've actually. When did the Unexpected finish at? Was it issue 10? I think so. But yeah, they were a real nice line for DC to go along with that. And it helped me to get into Hawkman. Now, that's an excellent run. Worth picking up. Of course, we can see the era here from Rich Johnston, who thinks he's a fantastic writer. And yeah, Rich Johnston, I'm calling out the era on Tom Drake. It should be Tim Drake here, but if you want to call him Tom, that's great. At least it's not Tim Drake.
or even worse, it could be like Tommy Drake.
Yeah. Right. The main thing I sort
Yeah,
of
man.
found with this article is just how it was sort of like addressing how DC was bringing out the new upcoming additions to this. And here we've got the reprints. All right, this is the first, a reprint of the first. One Venditti Hawkman that I did get was that one shot as well, and that was fantastic. That came out of the metal event, just the first one, not the second, and that was amazing. And it sort of lets you know what was happening there. So we've got this one. So this is the first that they've got in, say, the second printings. Then, of course, the bastardization of the third printings of the second issue. Oh, we can't forget the third. last but not least, the fourth. And this is the main thing that they're doing. They're just changing the trade dress on it, just to make it all a part of DC Pride. And this is why I feel that not this issue, but issue 5, the one that they're going to put out,
is going to be a trade cover, I presume.
Is going to be the trade cover. Hey, there's someone who enjoys his Looney Tunes.
Hello.
Good to see you again, Brandon. So that was really interesting, and that's why I've got the suspicions that is going to be the trade dress, and it's really got the look of it. Where with the trade dress is actually going to be this one.
Issue 6. Great! With the climate change bullshit. Whoopie fucking do.
Actually, this is issue 7. Yeah.
Look, I'm not against comment. Look, I'm not encouraging it important something that needs to talk about. But you want to do that story? Do it in a PSA comic, not in the main series. Spider-Man is a PSA comic, sure. I hate that comic so much.
Ash,
You made both, man. I hate it well.
Ash, you're not the only one that hates that cover. Personally, I ended up bringing up a suggestion in one of my last live streams when speaking about the Jay Nakamura and whatever else. Actually, it was in the Force and Furies live stream that I had. Yeah. One suggestion that I brought up that DC could do is that they could have 2 different covers here. And of course, we've got the Let's Go Brandon making the rounds. Hey, why not a Let's Go Brandon cover?
Like they'd A Plan B? Wait,
yeah.
what?
Yeah, like they could have, sure, they could still have this cover, but how about they also include a different cover, same thing, but change the size to Let's Go Brandon.
Sure.
You're literally gonna have people of both sides of politics wanting to fucking pick it up.
Yeah, we did look short there.
But I
can't Invincible Pinkett Joy holding up for the signs that starting to see my meme. Yeah, I agree. Like, what the hell? That made me mad. Like one, why would Aqua be wrong? It doesn't make no sense. 2, in the DC universe, they can fix climate change in 2 seconds, just like that.
Oh, by the way, Tom Taylor can't crack jokes, and he's using a Kraken in the background. We know in the Super Sons, they took care of a Kraken.
Yeah, they did. It was funny.
And we've got Peter J. Tomasi to thank for that.
Yep.
He does a better Kraken joke than Tom Taylor.
Yeah. Which again proves my point. Why can't it be John need to be a different John Kent? Actually, what I'm saying. Here the fun, TC. Is one how you advise like a John Kent. Here's a solution. This John Kent on Earth 3. Problem solved. And all John Kent trapped somewhere out there alone, and then if they are someone to save them. I know that's cliche and stupid, but better than this crap. Like a retcon, yes. But it'll be a retcon that's necessary. That's where you have to bisexual John Kent, this imposter. They're going to do real John Kent, and your boy, enjoy child. Boom! Simple problem solved.
Yep, I would rather we get rid of this one and bring the Super Sons back.
Yeah.
Than have this one here ruining present day DC comics.
Yeah.
And by the way, bring Tomasi back.
We know the list.
And the John Samuel Kent we love.
Yeah.
And Totally here with Ash. Yes, he
Yeah,
is presently the worst Superman ever.
Which is just frustrating and sad. Because this kid will if it earned it, not lost it.
Yes.
The same Bennett ate up John and he's very went to shit. But they refuse to undo that mistake. Why? Who knows?
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
And stupid.
And that too.
Yeah. The only option we have now is just we have to back issue or we just reback the omnibus from Tomato which I to get the omnibus. So when we get Superman, just read your stuff. Skip Bendis crap and where the thing ends. And just be action comics. That's it. Because you don't have to have a brain. Wait. Tomato's coming out. Yeah, we know. Alright, now we can say this. I wish Tomasi luck. I want him to try his best, but man, oh man, no, he had a lot of damage control on to undo this mistake. I'm sure he'll try his best with the cards they given him.
Well,
I'm sure
personally,
it'll be good.
yeah, personally, I hope with the story that is like the story that they're doing with Superman and Robin, that it's like legitimately outside of the present Superman son of Kal-El storyline, and it addresses nothing at all with the BS that Tom Taylor is doing.
And Bendis caught
And Bendis too, yeah. All right, that might be one of the saving graces.
Yeah.
Just a one-off story outside of all the bullshit that Tom Taylor's done and also Bendis has done. Seeing these characters together.
One more time, at least one mission. But
yeah.
God forbid, this is the final mission. That's gonna break my heart. This will be the final name of the comic Super Sons. Well, not entirely. As I said, we have two things becoming Super Sons. One Young Anime series still dominating right now. This I just gonna like to and be claim everything sort of it. It's not really Tomato's fault. This is more Bendis together with or it is Bendis and John Kent, not all John Kent.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Well, let's not forget Didio's part as well.
And Didio, he called out as well.
Remember what he wanted to do with one of the Super Sons?
I remember. Make Damon win a villain. Carry Magneto.
Yeah.
Stupid.
And make him
reviving.
Yep, and make him turn against each other.
Why that sound familiar? It almost sounded like this Damon Wayne. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm going to screenshot it.
Okay. Got it ready?
Yep. Now.
The Batman of Bethlehem story. 666 or issue 666. Hey,
Yep.
it's the Brain.
Hello.
Good to see you, Eric.
Yep. With evil Damon Wayne, you turned evil, and like I did in the Super Giant tomorrow. Well, in the Super Giant issue, we just see a few Damon Wayne from the future pissed off.
Yep.
So, the pocket back on. The guy says so. Yep. Which I was hoping this story actually was going to get follow up. I really wanted the story to get follow up because it was time Boston. These people didn't want to go back in time and try to kill our boy John Kent. And having past Damon Wayne fight feet yourself. That could be a bad story. I want a story, but then that did not happen.
Well, one thing we know about it. Well, that was a Morrison story, which we do know about.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a Tomasi story, which is also good. So, Well, whilst we're here, what have the audience been watching in regards to, say, TV shows, or been reading in regards to manga, comics, anime? Hey, let's find out what you're up to, not just what we're up to, but what are you up to too? Because this subscriber catch up stream is also about you too, not just us. So, Eric, how are you going with those back issues?
Yeah.
Really good back issues?
Honestly, it's probably a good GG comment. I recommend three books: Robin, Flash, and tomorrow Daredevil. The current Daredevil is actually really good.
Yep. I'm looking
Spidey
for.
is a complete mess when it is found beyond, which I'm not doing this story. That story is a filler and waste of time. Like,
Okay. We've
ooh,
got
Eden Zero.
Ash saying that he's watched the first season of Eden Zero. Fun stuff from Hiro Mashima. I must admit, the first season was incredible. I do have a video which will be covering the last episodes. I have already got it prepared and uploaded. I just need to find the time to schedule it. And with what I'm doing here, I'm waiting for at least my next comic haul to come out or to turn up in the mail, so I can at least arrange to get the next video to go up in relation to that. And interesting enough, the first Eden Zero video that I did covering the first 12 episodes did quite well on the channel. And I
Nice.
didn't expect it to go well, but sure enough, it did actually do okay. What was it? I think it got about 34 views overall. I'm not too sure how many additional views that it's gotten. And in it, I give a bit of a talk about the episodes. I mainly go in regards to the arcs, and I also rate the first 12 episodes overall. And of course, I end up giving this series a bit of a rating too. And I've also got a post ready on Rainbow Press and Comics, waiting for it to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, yes, it is on Netflix, but I managed to watch the sub version of it here in Australia. And I must admit, I really enjoy the subs of it. And I like how the first season sort of ended, because it does leave you on a bit of a cliffhanger. And I mean, it does leave you on a bit of a cliffhanger. I like the character of Xiao Mei, who you sort of like meet at the beginning, but you don't learn the character's name until a little bit later on. Then there's Shiki, Rebecca, with Happy, of course, and a list of other characters. Weiss being another. And yeah, I am new to Hiro Mashima myself. And I want to say, like, for first time going in, checking out like something of Hiro Mashima, just in the anime format, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that first season, and I'm looking forward to reading through the manga.
Yep. I love having. Oh yeah, that's a great moment show. So,
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. Happy that also turns into two pistols.
Nice.
Then there's Pino. Then there's Witch. Hermit.
What? Why did I get two big? I think the two girls. I think from
Then there was Valkyrie to
no,
it.
not that note. So Leader.
Soul Eater.
Yeah, because so we had to go return the guns from Dev Junior.
Soul Eater, the same person who worked on Soul Eater also works on Fire Force.
Nice.
So the Fire Force anime plus manga.
Nice.
Eric is falling asleep. Well, that's not to say that Eric has actually watched some Wii stuff as well. I remember that in a discussion on Nightwolf's channel, but that's another story for another time. So, very interesting. So, any interesting indies that anyone's been enjoying? Because I know Ash has been on a big indie binge.
Actually, I know
Watching
Walking
indie
Key came out.
comics. Ooh.
But I said wait, go with them. Okay. Deborah Gwen Stacy. That's all I got. What am I going to do? Early so the Flash. With Jake, no way, that's going age. Shit. Uh, yeah, I got nothing.
Almost
All we need
all I read is
is
indie
I
these
don't
days.
blame you.
Yeah. Well, considering how mainstream has gone, again.
Again, it's only major. I recommend reading The Flash by Jeremy Allen with a great book right now. Because that book actually did well. Judge Book meeting. I love that book. That book is the only book I need at the gutter bed version of trade. And that's it. I got a lot of comments from the nightly channel. Well,
Geiger, yep. Actually, isn't the trade paperback of Geiger coming out soon, Ash? I believe it is, isn't it?
no.
If not already. So, well, some manga that I've been reading here. I finally,
Yeah. Well, Jack
yeah,
left one. Yeah. So you
yeah,
can toss one. Toss this one? I was so surprised he was here.
yeah. There is also an 80-page annual coming out soon. Ooh, that should be fun to read.
I did get that in movie theaters when I saw my Yep.
Ooh, awesome.
Yep. It was
That's
souvenir.
when you saw the My Hero movie?
Yep.
Ah, that's awesome. I wonder if they'll do the same
Fun
thing here in
fact, this
Australia.
thing I just showed you with the design some of the kid in the movie. That's pretty cool.
I wonder if they'll do the same thing over here in Australia because I believe they moved it forward to November the 11th, to which November the 11th is also an important day for us here in Australia.
Nice.
Basically an Anzac Day of sorts,
Nice.
to which there's normally an event held at the Shrine of Remembrance in regards to all those who gave up their lives for the freedoms we're still meant to have today. And whether that happens this year, it's going to be very hard to tell because they tried to stop it last year, but the people still found a way to honor the veterans that fell.
Yeah.
Even though they didn't get to go to the shrine, they still managed to find a way to honor those veterans who died for us in the wars. And with the present state, the only worship that it'll want will be of a certain dictator of sorts. And he's
Yeah.
wanting to bring in a certain bill of sorts, which would give him basically emperor-like powers. So anyone that ticks him off,
Will be killed.
yeah.
Great. Wonderful.
Which means
Not
that
bad.
Joker's live stream might be my first and last live stream.
Oh dear God.
Yeah,
I
and
hope
I hope not.
you
Personally, I hope not.
but that didn't happen and
Firepower,
Godspeed.
firepower. Yes, I've still been reading Firepower.
I don't read that book, so I don't really
I
know of it.
do, yeah, I do enjoy the story by Kirkman and the art by Samney. Yes, it's like martial arts related, but it's still amazing to read through. I've got a number of comics here that I still need to read through. um, now these are just some off the top. Department of Truth by Tinian. Stranger Things. Actually been enjoying the comic run of that. Of course, we've got ASM, Something is Killing the Children. I should be getting The House of Slaughter, issue 1. Hey, look who it is! It's Michael Brent. Glad you made it to the live stream. Yep, Kirkman knows how to write an ongoing series. Yes, and really well too. And even like,
You know, the actually invincible for years.
oh, by the way, you might want to enjoy checking out maybe the first couple of issues of it, because one of the things that it does have in it, Tevye, is the writing dynamic around the main character as well as his family.
Nice.
So there's something that you might want to check out. I believe the first 2 volumes are already available in trade paperback. The third should be coming out soon, if not already. I've got quite a bit of ASM here, which I still need to read through.
If it's the way ASM book, I did my review on the book and it's filler and pointless and not. It's annoying. But I don't give it up annoying. I don't give it up a store. I want to go back to people managing Mephisto stuff. I want that future to kind of like a people managing dog on here to punch me in the face. Give me that future. That future is so much badass. I want anybody to punch me in the face. Like the banana stuff is so boring. Yeah. I know some people like that story.
You should really watch Devilman Crybaby.
I seen some episode. It's just weird jogging. Wait, what the fuck am I watching?
High School
I
D&D, I need to catch up with.
Oh, word. Tokyo Ghoul, I watched a long time ago and never finished it. Vampire Night, never heard of it.
I've heard of a couple of these. I do actually have the manga for Tokyo Ghoul, the in-box set. So it'll be a little while until I actually start reaching that box set to even review on the channel. Noctera, if I remember, isn't that being done by Scott Snyder?
Yeah, that's him. He's running
Yeah.
Big Baby.
Yeah, I know I'm not reading the series, but at least if I can still remember who's writing it, that's an important thing. I read the first issue, but the story is interesting, but I don't think I'm really that into it. But to those who enjoy it, I'm glad you enjoy it and keep on enjoying it. Berserker.
No.
That's the one that's connected to Keanu Reeves and Matt Kint.
Oh, yeah, that story.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Oh, by the way, I end up having
Oh yeah,
someone.
see the story. Last one and finally got up to what's that? We'll finish that publishing.
It's interesting because on my last issue of Berserker that I reviewed, I managed to come across a Keanu Reeves Lego. And I used that alongside with the picture of the comic which I was reviewing. I ended up getting a comment on my Twitter account from someone who saw that, and they said, now I want to get John Wick Lego because of this. They saw the thumbnail. Hey, there's a sale without any hard work. Michael Brent sharing on Castlevania, Blood of Zeus, Stranger Things, and the Stranger Things are good. That is actually one series I'm slowly getting into. I'm checking out a series of Stranger Things. I did find the first episode a bit of a drag. It really did. It felt like a drag to get to the point where it was meant to be, oh, now the big mystery starts. But I find that it also likes to hold it towards the end of the episode, or it likes to move it towards the end of the episode with that supernatural side of mystery things.
Yep. Spider-Man budget are both making story, both main shows. Stranger Things the one I liked. Season 2 was good. Season 3 was fine. Season 4, yeah, I know.
Okay, thanks, Ash.
Ash.
You take care. What was it?
Wait over here. It's like 9
Hey,
o'clock.
John.
I'm
A John Wick Lego would be awesome. Yes. Yeah, it was really good, and I was surprised with the comment. The review is still up on the channel. It hasn't been removed, and you will actually get to see it with that thumbnail. And it was really interesting. It really was. It was quite interesting because I was wanting to find something Keanu Reeves related, just for that particular issue, and I just was thinking, what could I use? What could I use? Okay, type up Keanu Reeves, and I ended up finding that particular background, and of course it was linked to John Wick. I didn't really care because people know who John Wick is, and they know that he's played by Keanu Reeves. And then I put that with the Berserker cover, and bang. So it's interesting, some things that you come across. Thing is, it was about the only other one that I could find that had Keanu Reeves in it. Unless I can find something else which I could use later on. He also did an interview too, which I came across on, I think it was comicbook.com YouTube channel. And you get to see him with the artist that's working on the run, Matt Kint, who's like doing the story or helping him with the story as well. Of course, the main narrator, I think the letterer was there too, and of course Keanu Reeves. So there was about 3 to 4 people overall, including the main host of the channel. And it was really quite interesting. But one thing that you learn about Keanu Reeves, he wants to see more blood and guts in the story. He enjoys the violence of the character. So
that makes sense. It's technically about immortal like killing things.
Yeah,
that's it.
Exactly. And one thing I found really interesting was when he actually got to relearn his actual name in association with the counselor that he was talking with, or it might have been the psych that he was talking with. And you learn that, okay, his name isn't actually V, but Unute. So Ununte. So very interesting name. But you could certainly see that there was, with the character, like, of Unute, that number one, his mother wanted him to basically not be used as a weapon. So to have some sense of humanity, where his father was completely the opposite. He wanted to use him by all means possible to go against every enemy that the tribe had troubles with.
Why am I not surprised?
So, yeah, pretty crazy storytelling.
Yep.
Pretty crazy storytelling.
Yep.
And it's nice to see that in the story. But then after, like, all the time periods, like, you do get to see a bit of a flashback into, like, some of the time periods that he's been through to sort of the present day. Even the places that he's traveled to overseas. And I'm wondering if in the story they might find a location to which the event actually started, like finding the cave, to which they gave an offering to whoever created the earth, land, and universe to see if they can undo what had been done to him, because he is practically immortal, and the only thing he wants is his own mortality.
You want to die, baby.
Yeah, he basically wants to come to peace and die. Like, with all the bloodshed. Okay. Auction calls here. Have a great rest of the stream. Thanks, Eric, and thanks for
Yeah, I'm
dropping
going to
by.
call, but it's getting late. It's right now,
Yep,
so I need to go to bed.
yep. Have an awesome day. All right. Well, I can finish off this live stream soon anyway. So,
All
and
right.
thanks for making it in.
Anytime.
And it's also nice to catch up with subscribers, as well as also what's presently happening with some of the upcoming articles. So yeah, hopefully sometime this week my comics turn up, and I'll get them next week arranged in regards to that next haul. And
Oh yeah, we forgot like the whole bit of the Super New Origin when Darkness Steel and Iron Fist stuff. But you know what? That's not a topic another day.
yeah, I
I probably do a stuff. I'll probably do my video on the whole the printer jam stuff. But I'll say that for another time.
all right.
So it's really late over here. I need to go to bed.
Yeah. Well, thanks for dropping on, and I might
Um,
prepare to end the live stream. And a big thanks to all those who actually managed to make it to the live stream. We had Shurfa, we had yourself, we had Dave, Brandon, who managed to make it. Big thanks to you for making it to the live stream. We also had Michael Brent, if I can find him. Of course, Eric Breen, big thanks to him. I know it's here. There we go, right there. Michael Brent. And thank you very much for making it. One thing that you did bring up, Michael Brent, is actually a series I do need to catch up with, and that is High School D&D.
yep.
But I'm going to have to find time to do that after I finish watching through Jujutsu Kaisen. because I'm working on getting the review for that out of the way right now. I'm up to completing the first 12 episodes, and that will be going up as normal on the channel. So basically, it'll go up with a picture in relation to it and a link in the description. But on the website, it will basically go out on any day. So, Devilman Crybaby, I have actually heard people enjoy Devilman Crybaby over the original Devilman. But I think one of the reasons why is they had someone go through the story again and sort of like try to fix it up for modern consumption or modern day consumption.
Mm-hmm.
And many have enjoyed it because of that.
I find it
Overlord,
weird, dark, and what the fuck am I watching? This is weird. This is
yeah,
very something stupid. I'm
yeah,
done. I need to ban ship.
yeah. I ended up doing a review on the original Devilman, and there's only 2 collected editions. And I think it's for 7 Seas, if I remember. I could be incorrect on that. And
I know you did a crossover movie with Cyber 009. That is from crossover.
Cyber City.
Yeah, they did a crossover with that story with that anime and a movie.
Yeah,
Was it a movie or show? I
that is
forget.
a good classic movie like series. And it's also done in a time when the animation is literally done with care. Not a lot like some of the present day animation where it's done by computers, but a lot of that older animation
Yeah,
and
hand
that
drawing.
Japanese anime was done the old fashioned way by hand and then put through the process of, okay, scene by scene by scene by scene by scene.
Yep.
And you could really see the care that was taken in the story. Um,
Yep.
well,
Anyway, like I said, I need to go to bed. Sorry to interrupt, but I gotta go.
well,
Thank
how
you for
about
having
before
me.
you go, you show yourself in your channel?
Yep, you can
And
follow me with the Devil Smoker on Facebook and Twitter. Well, group, but then you can follow me on Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, and all the other social links. I may make a Patreon maybe as a way to get the income because to be honest, you're just gonna give me giant shit. But then again, Patreon I don't have the last resort because I don't want to charge my subscriber money. I really don't because I don't want to do that. Period. But if finances go downhill, I need a backup plan, so I may do that at a last resort. Not it's not because I don't want to trouble, I don't want to do a period. It's a bad idea. But if I don't get finances, I need to do something.
yeah, that's completely understandable.
Yeah. But I mean, you want that channel. If that did not go well, then fuck it out. I'll do something.
Yeah, well, I might do something else again. Of course, I know I did this last live stream, so I'm going to do it again this live stream. And this link will only be for 24 hours. So if you're someone who happens to watch and enjoy my channel, there's an invitation to the Discord. And in it, you're going to be able to sort of like share your links and whatever else. And until then, have yourself an awesome day, and we'll see
Yep.
you next time.
Bye.
Bye.